person, but having a daughter really is what changed him in a lot of ways. And when Howard asked him, would you do boogie nights anymore? He didn't say yes, but he didn't say no.
Yeah, I mean, I thought he was. I like that he wasn't black and white. Like, yes, I would do it again, or no, I wouldn't do it again. He said, I'd have to really think about it. But I liked when he said something about the exact words he used. He's like, listen, I got a lot of shit to answer for anyway, so it's not like I got to act like a certain way. And I thought that was a pretty honest and good answer.
Well, how difficult is it to separate your business life from your personal life?
For me, it's very difficult. I got to make sure my kids don't get on YouTube.
But for Mark, I mean, it's tricky, I mean, look at what he's transitioned his career from. What he started as and where he is now are really...
When he was Marky Mark in the Funky Bunch, and then you heard he was going to act, I'm sure everybody laughed, and here he is with an Oscar nomination and a pretty decent body of work. I mean, I like a lot of it. I love The Fighter, and I love Departed. And I thought Boogie Nights was a great movie. I mean, he's really done very well.
And he's producing almost every show for HBO.
That's crazy. Is he doing Game of Thrones?
No, that's it. Boardwalk, How to Make It in America.
Entourage. Entourage had a killer run.
Yeah, they're all his shows. Courtney in Texas, welcome to the wrap-up show.
I didn't. I want to say it was pretty awesome, but I also want to say it was interesting hearing everything out of the way he was about being more mature, being a father, and stuff like that. And it's pretty cool to see him be a producer and an actor and things like that.
Yeah, he's definitely maturing. Gary, you remember when he came on the show for the first time and how, he was always a good guest on Howard because he's pretty brutally honest.
Yeah, but I do remember somewhere along the line when he showed up, and I did feel that there was a big transition because he was in a suit, and almost nobody comes here in a suit in the morning anyway. I'm sure maybe he was doing some other shows, but I thought to myself, well, he's really making an effort to not be the kid with the funky sideways hat and the Michael Jordan jersey.
Craig in Ohio, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hello. He said you should have talked about that, guys. I know it's not 50% of podcast, but if he's a super fan of 13, what's going to happen? Do we know that about him?
I don't know one way or the other. I suspect he's not a super fan. I suspect he's a peripheral fan. I mean, I heard him make a joke when Howard said something, and did you hear him go, Gary, get the tape on that, get the tape on that. So he knows that enough, but I don't know that he's a super fan.
But he does respect Howard as being the best in the business, that's for sure. Thanks for calling in, Craig. We only have a couple minutes left, so I should move on to the hottest chick, oldest fart contest, where not only were the two couples extremely well qualified, but Ronnie Munn, the judge, was extremely well qualified.
Yeah.
But that contest, the first one, the second one, and the third one, he was 3 times old.
And that was really, the look of it, visually, was just stunning. I mean, he was just, he was an older dude with a round face, bald, with glasses. He was like, had a smoking hot body.
How do you think Ronnie did as a judge?
I thought he did well. He's got opinion.
Yes, he definitely does, with expertise in this field. But we were talking a little bit in the back how, with Ronnie is certainly a lot older than Stephanie, but for us it's just, okay, but with these contestants, you're like, oh my God, how could that possibly be?
But here's the difference. We know Ronnie for a long time, and Ronnie's always been sort of young at heart, even though he's older. He wants to hang out with the guys. He goes to the strip club. I know like he'll talk about 50s music, and that'll make him seem dated, but he's not like an old, Ronnie's like an old guy.
Until you hear
he's not wearing golf shirts and
No, he definitely isn't. He's young at heart. But until you hear him ask the contestant when they were talking TV shows.
Oh yeah.
And the guy Gary who was like, I never saw that show. And I was like, I think you're the only one who's seen it, Ron.
I can tell you the first time I ever really thought Ronnie is old was when we were talking in here some months ago, and he told me that he was in a gang called the Hitters, and it reminded me like of Grease.
The Hitters, I forgot about that. But Benji, did you think that second couple, a lot of people were saying, wait, is this his girl or did he bring her in just for this contest because they look so different? I think that might have prevented, although Ronnie voted for them, I think that might have prevented them from getting the win.
That
the second couple.
Well, what prevented them from getting the win? That Ronnie voted for him?
No. The fact that
you don't think that they were really a couple?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were.
No, we got wedding licenses on everybody.
No, but I'm saying
they seemed like a couple to me. She seemed like she was totally in love with him.
All three couples.
And it was like they were a winning couple in the sense of you would have been surprised. It was so much more of a surprise than the couple that won.
I love that, by the way. Somebody hit that in the head. And like that last couple, like she's got a whole second life ahead of her. You know?
Yeah.
I think Ronnie said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, after he
She's,
passed
I think,
on.
where is she now? She's like 26 or
Late,
something?
yeah, mid to late 20s.
I think she was mid or early 20s, I thought. But yeah, and he's I think he was 69. Yeah.
Right, so if he lived for another 20 years, which is, you know, not probable, she'd still only be 46.
Yeah, plenty of life ahead for her. Derek, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, it's pretty exciting to hear JD's getting out there and doing the run among block parties. He's going to start doing some personal appearances now, or what?
I don't know. JD can answer that question if he gets down here in time. I was shocked to hear that JD is going out and doing subbing in for Ronnie.
Oh, you thought that?
Oh, I think it's great. Don't get me wrong.
Do you think this is...
And now it's just like, oh, there's that glimmer of hope that he's going to do a personal appearance.
Do you think that JD is doing this for A, the money, B, helps him friends out of a jam, or C, because he really wants to do it?
A and B.
Yeah, I think so too.
It ain't C.
Right.
JD does not really want to go do this block party. Although I did hear rumblings that one Scott Salem is not very happy that JD's coming on board. I mean, I don't know if it's because it kills the whole dynamic of the block party.
What's the other choice?
Well, Scott. I mean, couldn't Scott step in and fill Ronnie's role?
But they need to get, you need multiple people. This is a group effort.
You don't think Scott's a singular? Well, Shirley's there too, you know. But
Right, but there's always been the three of them. I think they're looking for a draw. I think the JD show is going to be, you know, sort of like Pink Floyd getting back together. Once in a lifetime.
must see. Darren, you got the last call on the wrap-up show. Good, Darren.
Hey, listen, all Ronnie's becoming a real media boy, right? Come on, he's a process, he just wants to be there for that show that Howard's going to do. He wants all the spotlight, he wants to be seen. It's all about Ronnie right now.
I disagree.
You know what? JD's way better than everyone. But watch JD, just a lot of JD would be a joke. He doesn't want that material. He's putting it in front of a microphone. Like a friend.
Who has more material, Scott or JD?
Oh, JD, definitely.
I'd like to hear either perform there with
2 minutes each.
You know, but who knows? This could be the dawning of it. It could be JD's block party. I don't know how Ronnie feels about that. But Ted's playing the music. We got to wrap up the wrap-up show. Gary, what would you like to play?
Follow me on Twitter, Robert A. Bowie.
Reggie Brown?
Monday the 30th, Elisa and I will be performing at Bowery Electric in Manhattan.
I don't see a tie, but I think I know why.
Tonight, this is the roundtable on Howard 101. But Thursday night, tomorrow night, the intern show, 7 p.m. Howard 100.
And earlier in the day on Thursday, 1 o'clock to Shadow and Robin Boomers, and right after that, watching with Steve, myself, Jenny Hutton, JD, and a very special guest. Surprise special guest, and also Ben Schwartz and John Malcolm on Parks and Recreation. So be sure to catch all that great programming, and thanks for listening to this great programming, the wrap-up show, only on Howard 100 and Howard 101.
Who do you have it up for Parks and Rec?
John Ralph.
Which one is John Ralphie?
You running that?
Oh, yeah.
You running
That's
that?
right,
Semi-sure?
Huh?
Oh, sure. My job, you don't get it in an hour.
That's funny. And who's your special guest?
Yeah, we're Why'd you move it? I didn't move it. Someone, I saw that, and then what's your name? Errol. Hey, nice to meet you, man. Nice to meet you. Follow the alert. Did you sign it? Yeah. So I'll go in, if you would, fix the... Yeah, oh, cool. Nice to meet you.
I work for Cal.
Okay. Cool. That's such a good I lost a lot. I'm a doctor. I lost a lot of people in the 90s.
They're good. Yeah. If you know what that's they're real people are wrong.
What do you see wrong about this?
100 News.
I'm a big fan. Thanks, man. Nice to meet you.
About this?
Yeah. It's supposed to be fun, right?
Right.
How do you spell machine? How do you spell machine?
M-A-C.
Right.
But I'm doing this.
Still married? You still married? Yeah, actually, yeah. Oh, good. I didn't bring a black. I was going to say, well, the first 7 years were tough. I was going to send you a blue sheet.
You know each other?
I did his wedding 20 years ago.
Is that right?
Yeah. I don't remember.
I'm 30 years old.
Well, come on, I'll give you a quick little
Okay,
tour of the
yeah.
back.
Okay, if I could just get inside. Yeah, this is the on-air side, the other side's the blackpack side. Pick a spot, any spot.
From where?
No problem. All right. Hope you enjoyed that.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look around. Oh, cool. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I called from Switzerland. I was Errol from Switzerland back, I don't know, picked up and called, but there was a one call. So, what are you doing in Switzerland? I was there skiing.
Oh, that's very cool.
So, yeah, so I just called in and I called because that was the time when everybody was getting on you guys for doing the show for the book tour. I think it was the book tour, it was something. You did a remote show.
Yeah.
And everybody was getting really down on you. I said, no, it sounded great. It sounded, because Howard was on
when
you.
we did it down at the Hard Rock.
Right. And it was just like, it sounded great. And, there was some glitches, but that's what was endearing about it,
It'll never run perfectly, but that's why people don't want it perfect.
No, seriously.
That's very true.
Yeah, so anyway.
Well, that's nice of you. I appreciate calling.
No, love it. And I've been a 30-year listener, and I sort of missed the bonus show, but now I really like the new show. I'm going blank on the name of it.
Oh, what's worse?
Yeah, it's hard to. And thank you for Modern Family.
Oh.
You put when you first said this is a show to watch. Yeah, I watch it, and ever since then it's like, it's excellent. Yeah.
Glad you're digging it.
Yeah, it's great.
So I hope the studio lives up to your expectations.
Well, we'll find out. I just got to walk through.
That's great.
Yeah, cool. Well, I really wish I'd caught a little bit more of the show, but of this show, but it was one of the.
Well, yeah, it's rare. I mean, we went really late.
Yeah, exactly.
You never know when the show is going to end.
But it is what it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice
Come on
to meet you
back.
again. Will, if you can sign.
Oh, of course. How you doing, man? Great.
At 17 and 16%.
Teddy, you wouldn't mind?
See you in the back.
Sign it? What is it? This side is air sign, and the other side is
Really?
black.
You want to bang it down real quick?
He's just going to sign for signing. And we'll be ready. What's up, brother? Sorry about that.
You too, man.
This is Jason Nyble. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Okay, good deal.
Thanks, guys.
Nice to meet you.
Appreciate it. You working company too?
I do their advertising.
Up in Milford, right? That's about 30 minutes north of us. I did a show when I was on the book tour last year. Really, I love that setup. He's a nice guy. I told him I was coming here today. Really? And I played golf. I did a. Yeah. I kept hitting her in the water.
Oh, yeah, that in life, you just have to let things evolve. And you use the word you used was you have to let them evolve organically. You just have to let things.
One of my favorite words.
I'm telling you, and that literally changed my life. It changed the way I do business. It changed the way my family. It changed everything about the way I interact. And I just want to be able to look in the eye and tell you thank you. I really appreciate it.
What kind of a doctor?
I personally am a chiropractor, and that's I used to take care of like Alvin Ailey's ballet, major ballet companies, Joffrey, this and that. Broadway for like 25 years. I was like the unofficial doctor for Lion King and that kind of thing. And then I got a hand injury, and because of the hand injury, I had to stop practice. And so now my wife and I have Pilates studios around Manhattan. Yeah, we got 4 studios now, and so
There was a guy that used to work at the K-Rock. He was like the controller. He ran the money. Him and his wife quit and opened a Pilates studio.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Jason, nice to meet you.
Yeah, I want you to sign my shirt. So if
Sign your shirt? Come on, come in.
this is the studio I know. This is the hallway. have a shot of you in front of. I will, but I just gotta. Hang on, I just gotta take it off of. I gotta put it on camera.
You can shoot pictures. The only thing is you can't shoot in the studio.